Yo, it's Skull Crashing Finale here, back with another video. And three videos in 3 days. I told you I was back for good. Follow my Twitter. I don't know what I'm doing here. Follow my Twitter, that should be somewhere here. You'll be able to see it. Yeah, just follow that. This video is going to be on why I think Christian should be, no, not should be, why I think he will be a world heavyweight champion again. Now, if you remember, he became the world heavyweight champion last year at Extreme Rules against Alberto Del Rio, and then he lost it to Orton like for 5 days. Yeah, you remember, he's a two-time world champion. So a lot of people said after he lost it he'll never be the champion again. Well, I disagree. I'll tell you why. Sorry, I just got to check my camera's working. Right. Now, if you notice recently, the WWE is feeling pretty much nostalgic in the last few weeks, if you haven't realised that. If you don't know what I mean, I'll basically describe it to you. WWE has started to bring back the Attitude Era, the stars from the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. When you think of the Attitude Era, you think of The Rock. When you think of the Ruthless Aggression Era, you think of Brock Lesnar. Now, WWE seems to be going a bit old school. When you think of old school, Edge and Christian, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And in that era, those two, the Attitude Era, those two were running the show. They were two of the biggest stars. So you never know. Once you go old school, you get what I mean. Sorry, I'm a bit hesitant on this video. Somebody is calling me and messaging me on bloody Facebook. Sorry. Okay. Right. Here's another thing. Christian is just as appealing as a champion as CM Punk. Now, CM Punk is my second favourite wrestler. Christian's probably around my third. I really like Christian. I've been a big fan of him for a while. The reason why I say he's as appealing as CM Punk is because he's golden on the mic, just like Punk. He's as good in the ring, I think, as Punk. But you might say he doesn't have the appeal, as big as appeal and Punk. But I think Christian, especially last year, in the Orton match, he was able to keep that feud running, keep it going and keep it so it wouldn't go stale. Then, if you remember, last year they both, I'm drawing the comparisons between CM Punk and Christian, both of them had good feuds that went on for ages, like Christian and Randy Orton. I don't know how many matches they had, which leads to the whole reason why people say Christian would never be champion, because Orton was the champion and nobody really saw Orton losing it, but he did, and he's not really near the championship. Anyway, moving on from that, he's just as appealing as Punk. Another one, he's a future for Hall of Famer. You can't deny that. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He inducted Edge into the Hall of Fame the other week, and I wouldn't be surprised if Edge returned the favour. He's two-time world champion. He's won the TNA. Well, that's not going to help really. An NWA heavyweight champion, but he's won ECW, longest ever standing champion, twice. he was the champion. But you get what I mean. He's completed the Grand Slam, I think. One of the best tag team wrestlers of all time. He's just... It would make sense, just give him 2 World Heavyweight Championship. He deserves more than just 2 reigns. That's my opinion. See, normally, to renew interest in a character, you give them the belt. A perfect example of this was Daniel Bryan. I love Daniel Bryan, but how much more interesting has he become since he's got that championship? His character, his whole being, the catchphrase, that shirt that's just been released, the yes, 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 that's going to sell very well. He is a money maker, and he is a very good character. And same with Christian, his character, I think last year was very interesting as the champion. Quite similar to Bryan a bit, like he was always getting fluky. But yeah, if you give him the title back, I think you'll have that interest planted back into him. Another thing, person I just mentioned, Daniel Bryan, him versus Christian for the heavyweight championship, I think that would go. I think you could stick that SummerSlam, and that would sell. That could be main event for me. I think Bryan's going to be a face now. It looks like he's going to be turning into a face. Christian's a good heel, so I think you could put that SummerSlam championship main event. It would be a good feud, in my opinion. So, and they'll work well from each other, I think. Another reason. Now, this is the strongest reason, I think, why I think he will be the champion, and it's because a stipulation. Remember when when Christian won his place to be in the team of Team Johnny, he said, if the match, if we win, if Team Johnny wins, yeah, then you will get a World Heavyweight Championship match. Now, he got injured, but there was no stipulation in it that said if he was part of the team that won. See? Good thinking. No, probably all of you have thought about that. But when he does come back from injury, I wouldn't be surprised if that comes up again as a storyline and he gets that title shot, and maybe you never know who will win. Pretty simple. And we got another reason. WWE loves status quo, and Christian is part of the status quo. And when I say about the status quo, this might be a bit controversial, but the status quo in WWE at the moment seems to be bury the young talent and then push forward the older talent. Like Rhodes, Cody Rhodes should have beaten Big Show, didn't. Then you got McIntyre, who went on a blooming losing streak. Barrett, who didn't even have a match at Mania. I don't know what. So I missed out what happened to Barrett. Somebody tells me, but I don't know what actually happened to him. Barrett, Ziggler to an extent, but he has been given a shot and he was the champion, but not really. But the other three, they don't seem to be pushing the youngsters. And Christian, he's not young anymore, so you could see him definitely squashing these younger guys. You could see WWE doing that. They don't really seem to care. But as a whole, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you disagree or agree. Like if you like it. I hope he is the champion again. I'm a big peep. So, if he's the champion, remember, Skull Crashing Finale told you would be. I'm Skull Crashing Finale. Peace out.